It's been 15 years since Marvin Heemeyer finished assembling and deploying the impenetrable, the invincible, the unstoppable force that we now know as the KillDozer.
I had no malice towards this man or any person in Granby, and yet they had to do this to me.
Today, I'm going to tell you about a man who was driven to madness, not by his wife or by his boss, but by his local government. Yes, his local government. You know the kind, comprised of the varsity quarterback who couldn't quite play pro ball, or the homecoming queen who decided that she didn't want to make meals for those damn kids anymore. We're talking about people who have decided to micromanage your life and business instead of minding their own. Today we're talking about a man who was pushed to the edge by his local government and a bigger business. Marvin Heemeyer was a small business owner in Granby, Colorado. He owned a small chain of muffler repair shops and was described by his peers as an enjoyable person. Others described him as a hothead. So this brings us to our question. Why did Marvin Heemeyer wreak havoc upon the town of Granby, Colorado and do millions of dollars in property damage in the span of a couple hours? You see, in the late 1990s, Heemeyer was approached by a local concrete company with an offer to purchase his land. After a series of failed negotiations, the local concrete company did what any legitimate business would do. It went to the local government. After some rezoning and drawing of new property lines, Heemeyer was essentially landlocked, and thus the KillDozer was born. For nearly 2 years, Heemeyer constructed an impenetrable sarcophagus that would fit perfectly over a bulldozer. But this was only the beginning of Heemeyer's ingenuity. This master of mufflers also installed multiple cameras around the sarcophagus with tubes nearby that were connected to air compressors so that he could blow away the debris, giving him nearly 360-degree vision from inside of the tank. He also cut holes around the cabin so that he could fire upon gas cans and transformers for maximum damage. We might as well call Heemeyer Iron Man, because he didn't just develop a shield that fit on top of a bulldozer. He developed a piece of armor that not only kept him safe, but also allowed for some serious output. After a few hours of destruction, Heemeyer had taken down the town hall, a couple of municipal buildings, some local businesses, and the home of one of the local magistrate's ex-wife. He managed to do all of this with only one casualty. That casualty? Himself. During the rampage, the KillDozer got stuck in a local business's basement, rendering it completely immobile. It was at this point a single shot was heard from the inside of the KillDozer's cabin, and the master of mufflers had taken his own life. Now I'm sure you're asking yourself, what's the moral of this story? Well, I'll tell you. When you decide that you want to purchase a piece of land, try and purchase it. Don't take it by means of government force, unless you want to awaken a man's inner Braveheart.
They may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom!